Oh my.
time. Y'all know it's been a hiatus for 3 weeks, but now it's time to say what you feel. I got a whole group with me today that's gonna speak their mind. I'll go back because y'all know I'm not. First things first, make sure November 4th y'all vote for Gene Thomas. He's gonna make America better. That's all. He ain't gonna make all the promises. He's gonna make America better. I want everybody here to introduce themselves so I can introduce myself. I'm gonna start with the lady. Ladies first. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everybody where to find you at.
I'm Brittany Pontel. You can find me on Instagram at Brittany Aziz.
And then next him, Bryce. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Bryce Benjamin from the Falls. Twitter, it's at Benji5203. Yo, I'm not this dark in real life. It's the lighting. I'm just letting y'all know.
Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead, cuz. Introduce yourself.
What's the deal, though? My name's Darnell 3. Cleveland, Ohio, home of the champs. I like you know. Charles, fix that Power Ranger ringtone, man.
Not me. That's the dark school dude. And then we're gonna bring it back to the co-host of the show.
Hey, thanks, Charles. This is Gene. You can reach me in Super Heavyweight. You follow me, I'll follow you back on Twitter. We talk about anything from sports to wrestling to current events. Shad Moss acting like a fool. Whatever you want to talk about.
Leave that man alone. Leave Bow Wow alone. That's not gonna help
Disgrace from
your
Ohio, man. Disgrace from Ohio. Lord have mercy. This is how we gonna start this off. Is this how we gonna start this off? Shad Moss. Really?
You don't even claim you from Ohio, so you don't even got to worry about that. So nobody some people got killed, but nobody got killed because of these movements. So I finally got an opportunity to do a positive, funny show. I don't got to talk about nobody getting shot today. And that's positive. Luckily, the only one of us, two of us, that live in a state that you might get shot.
Not me.
Nah, you probably not gonna get shot in Hawaii. You probably good.
I'm chilling.
Bryce,
Aloha.
you better not do nothing.
You got to worry about Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Man, I get pulled over. My hands is on my head, man. Just like
That
that.
don't mean nothing. You still might get shot.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the signal for shoot nowadays. Hell.
But yo, I want to talk about something that we all wonder about, and it's a touchy subject to a lot of people because a lot of people don't like hearing about this, the differences in men and women.
Okay.
Y'all think there is differences in men and women? Are they the same? Are they equal? Are they the same?
Absolutely, there's a difference.
Brittany, what
women
you
are more emotional, and men are more cerebral.
Yeah.
Unstable creatures.
I would say just a little bit.
Yeah, very unstable.
Nah, I don't know though, because I feel like, nah, it's a difference. I can't even, I'm trying to be the devil's advocate here, but in this case, it's a difference. And it's mad interesting, because I'm going to start off with this. I actually did a quiz earlier today, and I was surprised by the answers, because I didn't do as well as I thought I was going to do. It's a simple quiz where the answer is either going to be man or woman. And I want to ask y'all, I want to get y'all answers. And we're going to evaluate some of the questions. We're going to start off with this because I feel like it's going to get...
You're not a ladies' man, so, I mean, let's not get on here. Let's not get on here in front of all these folks over the World Wide Web and just act like you were just going to ace this test. I know what you got.
Slander started early.
That's how you feel? That's how you feel? Yo, you know what? When somebody starts trolling you, that means you're doing something right.
Run these questions. Let's get it on.
So it's a simple. I'm gonna start off with an easy question. Which gender, men or women, are most likely to cheat and get away with it?
Oh,
That was the easiest.
That's women.
As a woman.
Men are stupid.
Yeah, guys are stupid.
Basically.
Yeah, men
So
get
y'all
caught
all
all the
agree?
time.
So
Man,
when
it's
you
women,
say cheating and get away
what's the
with
thing? Men lie more, women lie better. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there you
true.
go.
Yeah, as simple as that. Women getting away with that more.
So when you saying get away with it, that means they ain't got caught, or they got caught and just got away with it.
They
Right.
No,
never got caught.
Caught. It never came up.
Oh yeah, females for sure.
Nah.
See,
Y'all,
The
this
don't-
answer is women.
y'all don't get caught.
Over 80% of women who cheat do not get caught.
Hell yeah, slicking the hair.
See, this is what men do.
Men who
Men will
wanna get
mess with,
caught.
men will mess with a girl,
Slicking
and
them
men
baby
will
hair.
mess with
Slicking
that
them
girl's
baby hair.
best friend, and then mess with that girl's best friend's sister, and then wonder why they got caught up. That's just the
Yeah.
shit that be happening.
A
Yeah.
woman gonna drive to another country.
She gonna answer the phone every time.
All right, so the answer is women. So Brittany's the only person that got that wrong.
That's him. You better shut up. You better shut up. Yes, boo boo. Yes, boo.
Which
Yeah. Y'all know how that go.
hey, which gender is more sensitive, men or women?
I would say men. Y'all be getting your feelings hurt deep down inside.
It all depends. If
Yeah,
they
it
light
depends.
skin.
I would say,
If they
man.
light skin.
You know what? I can't argue with that right there.
If they light
The
skin.
light skins, they be
Yeah.
like They Drake.
Light skin. Especially nowadays. Especially nowadays. If they
That
light
means, Bryce,
skin.
that means you ain't got a sensitive bone in your body, Bryce.
No, this dark dude over, this Nightcrawler over here, he ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yo, you a ruthless nigga.
Nightcrawler though.
So what's your answer, Gene? I got everybody else's. Who you think, men or women?
Yeah, it's men.
The answer is men.
What? Oh,
Men
wait.
are more sensitive than women. And I don't know. I think a lot of
Explain
times.
it.
Let's be honest.
Where's the evidence?
How many times somebody says something and you just get mad, but you don't say nothing about it? See, women, they get mad and they let you know.
Yeah,
A man to
let's
be
pick up.
sensitive and not say a damn thing.
And then you confide in them, and then they use that against you later on when they get mad.
Where's the examples?
There's a dagger.
Sierra and Future. Y'all consider Future being sensitive?
Future be in his feelings for sure.
Yeah, he do. You don't want nobody messing with his. I don't know.
I understand him. I understand where he's coming from. Don't get me wrong.
That is
But
his
he
kid,
be in his
dog.
feelings. He still be in his feelings though.
Oh man. Oh.
He be in his. What about Meek Mill? He be in his feelings.
Mm.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, you see Meek Mill be shouting at the top of his damn lungs. That nigga's an emotional rapper.
Yeah. I would
Joe
agree.
Budden's be in his feelings.
Oh.
They all be in their feelings.
Hey, you see that shirt that Kanye was wearing with Taylor Swift on R.I.P. Taylor Swift?
So maybe that's just the new age dudes, man.
You know what?
Because the players from the, I'm telling you, the players from the '90s, the Tretches, the Tupacs, the LLs, they wasn't no sensitive. They wasn't sensitive.
Hold
brothers.
on, no.
Hell,
Let's
the
be
nigga
real.
name
Let's
is
be
Lady
real.
Love.
But you know what?
Hold on.
They didn't have
LL
social
right now.
media.
LL
They didn't have social media back then either. So I don't know.
Yeah, true.
And
That
first
is
off,
true.
fuck you, bitch, and that set you claim.
But I'm saying, where the
Like
two
an
shorts?
emotional
Where's
part.
the two shorts? Where's the two short set of the 2000s? Ain't none. All these new cats, these new age cats that want to wear the tight jeans and all that. You know how these suckers is raised now. These
They don't want
Netflix
to have
kids.
kids.
These Netflix kids. They the sensitive cats.
All right,
They the
here's a
sensitive
hard question. Which gender is most likely to lose their virginity first? Men or women?
Guys. Men.
Oh, that is a good one.
Unless you Charles. Now unless you Chuck.
Yo, I'm still a virgin. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know what you want to do here, bro. Now unless you Charles. That's the difference.
still a virgin.
Dig me.
I don't know how I got these kids out here. It's a magic trick. It's divine intervention.
If Delana 10, he started 11 years ago.
I'm gonna say men.
I'm gonna roll with women. I think women are pressured more to having sex at an early age than men are.
Go on and ask
Men's
Brad.
average,
I always
average
do,
man.
Brad. How old was you, Britt Brat?
He talking to you, Bryce.
What happened? I'm 24. I'm 24.
I'm talking to Britt. How old was you when you
I'm
lost it?
I'm like, I know my name. I know I'm talking to you.
How old was you when you
I
lost
was
it?
15 or 16.
Oh, I beat you. Damn. So men, I'm gonna have to go with men, Charles.
Mhm.
The answer is men. Most men lose their virginity at 15 and a half. Most women 17.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
you
was
ahead, you was
14.
ahead of the
and she was
curve,
5.
Britt Brat. Hey,
What'd you
Chuck,
say,
Britt Brat.
Hey, my family might be watching, so next.
What'd you say, G?
I was 14 and she was 35.
Oh, whoa. See, that's what I was thinking for like guys. They probably mess around with older women.
Nigga, did you smash your babysitter or something? God,
I used to mow her lawn, among other things.
yeah, you mowed her lawn, all right. Cleaned it
Yeah,
right
you
up.
did.
Is his grandma best friend? All right.
You just
Which
nasty.
gender considers physical attraction as the most important thing when finding a companion?
Male.
Females. Females.
The other two people, y'all, I see y'all still. Y'all ain't say nothing.
Wait, what was the question again?
Which gender considers physical attraction as the most important thing when finding a companion?
I don't know. That's a hard one. Because I feel like guys would mess around with anyone. Like, she could be ugly face, ugly booty, but nice boobs, and they'll still mess with her. Where, I don't know. I think a
Yeah,
girl
'cause
would.
she could just turn around. That's true.
Yeah, because I know a lot more superficial females than I do guys that get like that.
Yeah, I think I would say girls.
The answer is men.
Damn.
Yeah.
Men
So,
consider it the most important thing when finding a companion.
How?
yeah. So, I mean, so what do you look for in your husband? What would you want in a husband?
Well, I got a wife, so that really just answers
Oh.
that.
She rock, Charles. She fucking rock. She fucking rock. Next question.
Oh man, which gender is most likely to experiment with drugs first?
I would say guys.
Damn.
I'm gonna say
Alcohol,
female.
drug.
Is alcohol a drug? No.
No.
I'm gonna say females.
Damn.
And now that's including alcohol and drugs, right? Or are we just talking drugs?
Just drugs. Just drugs.
Oh.
Damn. Man.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say,
Especially nowadays, men.
I'm gonna say female.
Molly the new thing, man. They taking
Yeah, I
around
see
the
this.
way 15 years old, man.
I don't
I
know.
see
I
this
still
girl
never
with
did no
some-
drugs to this day. I'm 25 and still have never done drugs.
You barely can drink.
Because
Yeah.
Damn,
I
you
knew
missing out,
females
man.
was messing with heroin. I didn't know, I didn't
Live a
know.
little. They gotta live a little.
So I'm gonna ask everybody. When the first time you used a drug, G?
Oh, I was about 23.
What about you, Cuzzo?
21, 21st birthday. Changed my
What about
life.
you, Bryce?
Does weed count?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
count.
it.
Okay.
Oh, I was 18. My 18th birthday. I smoked my first blunt.
And what
I
about
was
you, Brittany?
17. I was 17 when I tried weed for the first time, but I didn't like it.
I was 18.
Where's
So
you,
I
Charles? I want to hear that story. What happened, Chuck? Where was you at?
Is this the time you lost your tooth, Charles?
I missed that, man.
I
You
was in New
normally
York.
tell me shit like this.
Yeah, man.
you
You might as well
don't
put
come
that
around
out.
no
Just say what you feel. Let's hear about
Hey,
this.
who was you? Where was you at? And who was you with? That got my
I was
cousin
in New
doing
York.
that shit.
I was in New York and I was living a different kind of lifestyle. I was living a lifestyle that you watch
He was a
movies about.
boss. Yeah, I know.
I was that guy. I was the guy that Bryce used to always want to be around, but we never let him come around.
So what was y'all doing? Playing cards or something? What happened? Poker.
Was
It was
playing
at a
cards.
poker
We was
game.
playing cards. He's having a poker game.
Charles is messing with them. Charles messing with them white folks, man. You know they get, man. Let me stop.
At that poker game, huh, Charles? You was about to smoke your first blunt with Cuz. Terry, you what the hell?
You didn't start smoking till 3 years after me.
Yeah, you got me on that.
Man.
Nah, I ain't living in the suburbs. I live in the straight hood.
Man, your friends, they were so weird. Y'all ain't even roll blunts. Y'all probably smoked it out of a pipe the first time, right?
Oh no, I'll never forget. It was a strawberry Philly.
Of course, a strawberry swisher. That was gonna be my next thing. It was either strawberry or grape.
It was a strawberry Philly. And I had it was the first time I got high was the same day the first time I got drunk. It happened the same day. Why you got thumbs down?
Y'all get just one. I get 2 thumbs down on that one.
Yo, I'm telling you,
strawberry too. And it was strawberry.
The game changed up. The game changed up though, because back in my day, it only cost $5 to fill a Philly. You could fill a Philly with $5. So you could buy big blunts. Nowadays, everybody got cigarillos, these little tiny things, and it's worth $25. I'm just wondering where this weed was at 10 years ago. See, look at that. All right, I'm gonna ask one more question. I'm gonna move on to this little video clip I want to play. I want to get your opinion on it. Which gender tends to get dumped the most, men or females?
Oh, that's easy. Yeah. We fuck up. We just be fucking up.
But I didn't came up with a technique. I'll put a female in the friend zone before anything, and that changes the whole game right there.
Yeah. It leaves room for error. I want a player move.
Educate me, Gene. How do you put a female in the friend zone that you've been messing with?
Well, just basically, you know what? I think that we should just be friends, and I like you. You're like a sister to me.
Ooh, the sister card.
You gotta keep. You can't use the sister card. You use that sister card. Use that sister card. You ain't getting no booty. You can't use the sister card. But once you say sister, you cut the booty out.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out here. Hear me out. If you do that, and girls beautiful, and they're thinking, oh, wait a minute, how's he doing this to me when I should be doing this to him? And so they're trying to get back with you just to prove that they can get with you, so they can build up their self-esteem. Trust me, it works.
No, not with that sister word. I'm telling you. You use that sister word, you just killed the whole vibe.
Yeah, if I was a sister, I'd be like,
Yeah.
No, and the reason I say that, they're like, wait a minute, right?
You look at me like a sister. I wasn't your sister the other night when I was rubbing that wood, was I? Sister word. Just long as you tell it. Now, if you really about that, if you really about just keeping it on a friendly level, but want the friends with benefits, you gotta just be honest with her. Shit, that's what they want nowadays. You gotta be upfront with them, and you gotta keep. Repetition is important. You gotta keep it in their head. So every time something come up, you just say, "We were just friends." I
was single back then. I'm not single now. I'm just saying, when I was single, that's what I could go by.
You ain't use
right,
your
don't listen to that girl. Telling you.
That
you should be taking notes right now, right?
the lady that you with now, you never used the sister word with her.
Hell no.
Hell no.
That ain't gonna work.
Hell no. If that did work, y'all the freaky ass couple.
Yo,
become a Mormon.
That bring me up something. I'm gonna use you, Brittany. I'm gonna tell a story about Brittany right quick.
Let's go.
Here we go.
We was working together. I'm gonna tell you what kind of girl Brittany is.
I don't even want to hear this right now.
Your family.
We was working together, and a guy came up and was obsessed with Brittany. He was calling her, texting her, always wanted to hang out. I looked the guy up. His name was Carlos something. He was the catcher for the Indians.
Oh shit!
He had just signed a $25 million deal.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
I don't remember him too well. She
You
ain't.
didn't like him.
I didn't like him.
She
I didn't
ain't over
like
there
him.
hitting home runs, is she?
She ain't like him. She
I
ain't
didn't
want
like
nothing to
him.
do with him.
Nope.
But I gotta respect somebody like that. If money isn't everything.
He had the
She
wrong
didn't like him. She
equipment.
didn't like him. She moved on. She kept it moving.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta make an exception.
You gotta respect that.
Sometimes you gotta make an
In
exception.
this day and age, you don't see that though.
Yeah,
You
you do.
better
Yeah,
make
you're right.
a $25 million exception.
And,
Yo,
I mean,
Brittany,
it's
hey,
decent.
yo, Brittany, I commend you on that, you know what I mean? But, hey, if you would have went the other way, I would have respected that as well. Like, shit.
I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
wouldn't
Just say
be
what you
mad at
feel.
you.
Right? Say what
Charles
you
probably would have had a tooth right now.
If you
Shit.
say what you feel, you a damn fool, Britt. You could at least got a escort or something out the bed, right?
Nah. I mean, he didn't really even speak English, so I'm like, I really couldn't even communicate with him
That's
that
even
well.
better, right?
That's
Shit.
even better. That's even better.
She ain't want nothing to do with this dude. He was, when I say he was blowing her up, this dude was hitting her like every 10 minutes.
Sex,
I'm at
sex,
spring training,
no,
come down.
Pesos. You can.
What was he, Dominican?
Yeah, he was Dominican. I actually totally forgot all about him.
You remember his name? I'm gonna put him on blast.
I'm gonna Google him right now. Actually,
That shows the effect he had. Who is he? What's his name?
let me go ahead and Google him.
Let's guess he from Cleveland. Another Cleveland Indian.
He
He'll
played
lose.
for the Indians. He played for the Indians.
Yeah.
They gave him $25 million for like 3 years. He's a catcher.
Carlos Santana. That's who it was.
Oh, he wasn't no bum. You tripping.
No, he was good.
Yeah, you missed out on that one. Oh, yeah,
I'm just like, I'm good though. I'm happy.
that wasn't the smartest thing.
I'm happy though. Money is everything.
I was thinking he was going to say a Bobby Boucher name. He said Carlos Santana.
And I still don't even really know who he is,
Oh,
to be
gosh.
honest. I just Google him right now on my phone.
Now, Brittany, let me ask you. At the time, did you know he was a famous baseball player?
I actually knew that he had just got a big deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because Charles knows he had
Wow.
told her.
Yeah,
Encyclopedia
Wow.
Brown told her.
Yo, I take my hat off to you. Even knowing that he had money, that's impressive. That's impressive.
That's what I said. I got a lot of mad respect for that.
Yeah, for real.
Brittany, your whole life could have been different.
He's your agent. Don't let him broker no deals for you.
but Charles knows how I am, so I guess it's all good.
How are you?
Huh?
Oh, how are you?
I'm crazy.
Yes,
Not
she
that
is.
crazy.
Yes, yes, she is. That's fit. Crazy as hell.
Yeah, she different. She
I
definitely
forgot
different.
about him.
And that's what's important in life. You can't be the same as everybody else.
Oh man, don't tell her that dream, man. You hear that? That sound like a guy that never even heard of $25 million. $25 million, Big Brad.
Oh, but yo, you've been watching the show. You've been watching the show, cuzzo. You know he don't care about money.
Yeah, he ain't into all that, man. He ain't into that. Life is the pursuit of happiness, huh?
That's right, man. You live longer.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that too.
Ask Magic Johnson that.
Hey, he put himself in that position, though, bro.
Listen.
Put himself in that position.
But he can't. You want to know why it worked out for him? Because he's rich.
Exactly.
It worked out for him before he's rich, so he was able to put himself in that position.
But you know what? If he was like me and you from the door, he wouldn't even have been in that position.
Yeah, I guess.
You brought back some memories.
Yo, I got a question for y'all. I'm not gonna say no names in this example, but everybody, some of y'all got kids, some of y'all don't. If your son or daughter, because I actually felt a way about this, if your son or daughter was dating somebody, they came into a lot of money. They boyfriend or girlfriend came into some money. Their boyfriend or girlfriend gave them $5,000. What would you tell your son or daughter?
Give that shit back. Better earn your shit.
I'm trying to find out why they just gave him $5,000.
I agree.
That's their boo.
I agree.
I mean, they dating and shit.
No. Mm-mm.
I think from my past experience, I would want my child to give it back.
Exactly.
Would you give it back?
You gotta earn that, man. You can't get stuff handed to you because you ain't gonna appreciate it.
There's
What you
nothing
mean,
better
earn
than
it?
buying your own stuff.
Earn it. How you know? How you know she ain't earned it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
How you know your daughter ain't? How you know your daughter ain't popped that shit for a real nigga?
Or your son put in work.
Hey, everybody,
Charles.
everybody's
Charles.
daughter, everybody's daughter eventually gonna learn some new tricks, y'all. They ain't gonna be kids forever.
No, it's so funny. All y'all say give it back. 'Cause I actually say give it back.
How old?
My son
Yeah,
is
how old? That makes a difference. How old?
My son is 16,
Hmm.
and if that happened to me, he'd be giving that back. End of story.
Yeah.
You got to earn that. That's a horrible lesson to teach a kid this early in life. If they were grown-ups and this was happening, I there's nothing I can say about it. But as a minor, I can't allow that.
Right.
It's not right.
So how many of y'all would give it back? 16 years old, your boyfriend or girlfriend walk up to you and be like, here's 5 racks, I gave her some money. How many of y'all would have been like, oh, you can have it back?
It all depends how old she is, Charles.
Y'all all 16, everybody's 16.
The kid
16
16.
is just too young. 16 is too young.
It's
I'm
you,
trying to
really.
figure out how the hell a 16-year-old got sick. Like, hold on, the person I'm dating is they 16 as well, or what's up?
Everybody's 16. Everybody's
Right.
Everybody's 16. How the fuck did they come up with $5,000? That's what I want to figure out.
let me throw this out here. What if it was? What if one of the people got inheritance and they had this money and they were able to do whatever they wanted to with it and they gave the kid the money? Again, unless you want to teach your kid how to make their way, because you're not always going to be there to protect them, to help them, or anything. You got to put a kid in a position to succeed. And to me, handing them this money is putting them in a position to fail. As far as I'm concerned, if they don't appreciate, because if you hand somebody something,
he can still have the money and still teach them a lesson about it.
they're not gonna appreciate the lesson. Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
He's 16 years old.
It's gonna go in this ear and out this ear. When I was 16, I was in Amsterdam drinking scotch, and my dad's like, "You ain't supposed to be out there drinking," but that's what I was doing. So
that ain't it. So you letting your kid accept that money is telling them that they're gonna be getting hands. I mean, they didn't earn it. How you know they earned it?
Earn it.
She wanted to give it. It's not earned. It was a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift from her boyfriend. You don't earn gifts. They given.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but you don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Tell me the last time. Okay. At that age, if somebody hands you something and you don't have to work for it or anything, it's just given to you. It's not the same.
You ain't never received
going out and working day after day.
You ain't received no gifts. You got 5 bands at 16. You gonna turn that in? You ain't even gonna tell mommy. I ain't.
Hey, you got a point there.
I ain't even telling mommy. Mommy and them don't even know about this until I come in there with a pair of James.
My thing is, you want to put a kid in a position to succeed, especially with relationships and how they view females and stuff like that. I mean, that's important because a kid can go from girl to girl to girl to girl, but if you're teaching them the right way up front, that's gonna stick with them a long way.
So you teaching them along the run. If your boyfriend offers you money down the line, Brit Brat, you better close your hand. I don't even want it. Don't even take it.
I think I would teach my daughter to work for what she wants.
And okay. So how much? Okay, that's fine. So how much of that information you think is she gonna actually use? I mean, mommy told me not to take it, but mommy ain't about to buy this fucking Louis Vuitton bag I want. Mommy ain't about to buy me these J's I want.
I don't know. Mommy
Mommy ain't about to do this. She the one told me to get the damn job.
How much
She
money
the,
though, G?
she the one that told me to go out here and get the cash. So if I find the easy cash, I can't take it. I'm still working. Y'all act like I ain't got a job. So I'm working too. I'm bringing home cash, but I can't accept the extra allowance that my boyfriend give me. It ain't even a no name nigga. It's my man. Damn, Britt, you missed out on 25 million. You ain't got nothing to say, man, Britt.
That's that's just me though.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all kids gonna miss out on
There's no
25
rule book to
million.
being a parent. There's no handbook to being a parent. You do it the way you feel like it should be done.
That's true.
And I respect your opinion, and I respect what you're saying. I'm sure, you know, when I was your age, that's what I was thinking. I can guarantee you. But from everything that I've seen, you know, these kids, you look at kids nowadays, they get handed everything. Things that you didn't have, they've got. And it's right in front of them. And you can honestly look at how the world is today. Like you were talking about these hip hop guys right now and how they are with their, you know, the way they are. You know, I'm just saying, you want to raise them right.
But I mean, that's your ultimate goal in the first place. You want your kid to have more than what you had anyway.
Right.
So, I mean,
at the end of the day, if something happened to me, I want my kid to be 18, 19, 20, 21, going out into the world and being a positive influence on the world, as opposed to somebody that doesn't appreciate things
just
when
because
they're
a nigga took $5,000 don't mean they're gonna end up being a negative jerk.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that, you know, when you get stuff handed to you, you appreciate it like when you earn it. It's not the same.
I guess.
So we got to depart one of our guests. They got some other arrangements. They got to go take some Instagram pictures and become an Instagram model.
Whatever. I'll be behind the scenes. I don't want to be a model.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I grew up a little bit, Charles.
I'm about to say, you want me to? I can go to my
Hey, Charles, let me drop this out there. Brittany, I gotta ask you, because me and Charles have had this conversation before.
Okay.
What do you think of Instagram models? You know, you've got regular models that get endorsements from people like Guess and Louis Vuitton, so on and so on. But you have these other females that are physically attractive. They get on Instagram and all of a sudden they blow up. Do you think that, can you compare them to a traditional model? Would you consider an Instagram model?
They ain't worked for, huh? They ain't earn it.
No, I just no.
They ain't earn it. They ain't earn it.
Not that. It's
They
just,
got on the camera and just took the picture. They didn't
I
earn
think
it.
it's just different. It's very different, I think, compared to actually being like a real model versus Instagram model. Like, you're just getting likes. You don't really know the business. Like, you have no idea what it takes to actually be like a real model. That's just my opinion, though.
But don't they? And see, I don't understand. I don't understand on Instagram. Don't they get paid? Don't they get paid for likes? Do they get paid for likes
I
and
don't know how that works. I don't
followers?
get no likes, so I don't know how that works. Do they, Charles?
Yeah,
They
you
get paid. They get paid by the endorsement, so it depends on how many followers and the average likes that they usually get, and that enables them to pay to get paid first. So most of it is for every 1,000 followers or likes, you get $100. So if you got 20,000 followers, then that's $2,000 for you to post whatever, model whatever is out there. So that's how they get. That's how they make their money.
Oh,
Hey, your mic is kind of muffled, Charles.
Yeah.
Take it from under your bra, Charles.
The slander continues.
Take it from under your bra. We'll
I
be able
gotta
to hear
go,
you
guys.
better.
I got a dinner to get to. So,
All right, Brittany.
thank you for
What the hell
having
you
me.
cooking,
I look
Brittany?
forward to talking
What
to you
the
guys
hell
again.
you cooking? What you cooking?
We're actually going to a friend's house that has some Thai food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yep. But all right, guys, have a good, talk.
Adios.
Stay out of trouble.
take it easy.
All right, bye.
Yo. Fuck you, Darnell.
Wow.
Fuck you too,
Yeah, no,
Charles. And y'all just don't know, man. That's my 100 grand right there, man. Do anything for that nigga. That's my dog.
buy me a tooth then.
I don't love you. Oh yeah, I could buy you a tooth.
Yeah,
So
let's
what
hear
you-
that story. What's going on with that story, man?
So
Nah,
let me
but-
tell that
I
story.
need some body work done on my 74.
Nah.
Hey, I need some body work done on my 74, man. You can help me out.
Look, Charles. Charles, you will not lie to the people, man. This is not what you about to do.
Let me tell the story. Let
no,
me tell the
'cause you
story.
gonna lie. You're gonna make me look bad.
I'm about to tell the story, and listen, let me
Keep
tell
it
the
real.
story.
Keep it
We was
100.
at my grandma's house, Gene, my grandmother who just turned 100. We was at her house
Shout out
when we
to
was
my
kids. I think we
granny.
was like 12 or
Kansas
13.
City. This is the one in
Let us
Kansas
down.
City, right?
100
Yep,
years
in Kansas
old.
City.
Shout out to Grant.
Yep, she 100 years old. And we was at my grandma's house
You tell no stories,
for
boy.
4th of July. And we wanted to go bike riding because there's nothing but hills in Kansas City. So we wanted to go bike riding.
Y'all in the hood.
And we was using the people. We was using the people across the street bike.
Oh,
So we
really?
go over there, we get the bikes.
Now,
Literally,
mind-
people
now
across the
mind-
street, they letting us use
now,
the bikes.
let me pause him right here. Charles, he was a different kind of kid.
What street? Time out.
Now, I'm gonna tell you
What
when I
street
say,
what area of Kansas City are we talking about here?
oh, we can't even tell you the street, dog. But whatever street it's
Is
on,
this Wyandotte County? Is this the Kansas side or the Missouri side?
Missouri, Kansas City,
Missouri.
Missouri.
Y'all in the hood. Never. Oh, keep
We
going.
in the
Go ahead.
Okay.
So we get the bikes.
No, Charles, no, shut up. Charles was a different type of kid, where he excelled in different things but lacked in the other areas. So where Charles, he excelled in book smarts and so on and so forth.
No
He
street smart.
wasn't. I'm not gonna say that much because his daddy was a jerk. His daddy was a truth. I ain't gonna say that much, but he lacked. He wasn't athletic at all.
You crazy.
He wasn't athletic.
Crazy.
His jump shot was whack. The boy, he
What?
couldn't.
Crazy.
The jump shot was whack. Okay, he
Kill you
barely
on
could
football field,
run.
though.
He had
Kill you on the
he,
football field.
what you call it when your feet go out like this? He was duck
They
toed.
still do.
So you
Wow.
so you know he
Oh,
couldn't.
Gene, you seen it? He talking
Yeah,
about Gene. He talking about when
Oh, that's
So you
no
know he's
favorite
gonna
thing.
run.
Don't even bring that up. Keep that's gross, man. I ain't
So you
bring-
know he couldn't run. So he lacked a certain area. So he didn't excel in riding bikes either because his feet
Oh,
his
geez.
feet was so big and they went out this way. It was hard for him to paddle. Can you imagine nigga paddling like this, dog?
Yo, I was a beast. Hold on, let me tell you what.
They was the old school bikes. You gotta tell them this too, Charles. They was
No,
the old
one of
school
them was the
bikes
old school bike.
that had the
one of
skinny
them was.
tires on them. You know the 10 speed,
One
the real-
was.
the Michael Phelps 10 speeds. I already know Charles can't ride, so I give him that one.
He gave me the little skinny tire bike. We going down the hill, a car come. I try to hit my back brakes. There ain't no back brakes. Now we going down a hill that's inclined like this.
So
There's
not to
no
tell
back
you-
brakes on the car.
Pause. So he don't have no brakes. He don't have no brakes. He knew he didn't have no brakes before
No,
we
I didn't.
went down.
No, I
He
didn't.
knew he did. This was part of the
No, I didn't.
discussion. This was part of the discussion. He knew he didn't have no brakes before he went down this hill, right?
No, I
So-
didn't.
So you know we niggas and we from the hood. What's your brake if you ain't got one?
Your feet.
Your
shoes
motherfucking feet, right? So imagine
Converse.
Charles.
or whatever
imagine-
shoe you're wearing.
Imagine Charles going down a hill on a 10 speed with the skinny tires, his feet going like this,
With no brakes.
and he trying to stop.
Yo,
So when the process of him trying to stop, okay, go ahead.
when I flew over the handlebars and I
Oh,
dropped the ground,
How did you
this
fall over the
nigga
handlebars?
looks at me.
oh my
He
God.
falls over the handlebars because he's trying to stop. Now I told you his feet is fucked up, so he knows he can't stop. So my nigga trying to stop. He putting his shoes down. Charles never. Did you ever tie your shoes, Charles? Charles' shoes was never tied. Those shoes was never tied, so the shoe came off. And the process of the shoe came off. It got cut. It got like tangled or something, and he flipped over the handlebar like this.
I get up. This nigga looks at me and said,
When
"You okay?"
He fell face first, and it was down the hill. So you know he tumbled a bit, right? He tumbled a bit. Oh man! So he gets up. He gets up. Go ahead, Charles. I'll let you finish.
And I look at this nigga and I'm like, yo, you good? Nah, I'm not crying or nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He said, you got your front two teeth. They gone.
What?
I'm like, what you mean?
And man, the nigga talking, but he don't realize that he ain't got no fronts. So he just talking like regular, like that. I'm
no
like,
fronts.
So I said, Charles, you all right? Nigga, you all right? He said, yeah. I said, nigga, your lip busted now, cause he had he had bit his lip as he, you know what I'm saying? So his lip, the tooth.
Wow.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was a bad one. But that ain't what made him cry. When he got home and looked at his teeth, man, my nigga cried then. He was hurt.
You know why I was hurt? You know why I was hurt? Because it was July 3rd, and my grandma, the best cook in the world, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat shit the next day.
And he tried, though. He tried, and the fat nigga chewing like this. Fat nigga chewing like
this. I think I wasn't even big back then. Shut up.
Charles, you always had me about 20, 30 pounds, bruh.
I don't know about now, nigga. I seen you the other day. I said, damn.
Don't lie. Don't lie, Respucia. Don't lie.
Listen. I'm watching TV the other day, and I'm watching the Biggie movie. And I'm like, yo, why this nigga look just like my cousin?
No, stop it. Here you go.
I don't know that nigga name, but you look just like that nigga.
Shout out to Gravy.
Oh, yeah, Gravy. Looking just like Gravy these days. I see that nigga in barbershop like, yo, this nigga in this movie too?
So, till this day, he still blames me for that fucked up teeth.
Hell yeah.
I didn't tell you to ride that bike, bro.
Exactly, man. You made the choice to get on that bike, bro.
Thank you. I didn't tell him to ride that bike, man.
He could have took that bike, though, and not
put a gun to your head and say, get on the bike, man.
I didn't tell you to get on that bike, man. He hold me responsible for his grill, man. So when you got it fixed and they fucked up again, was that my fault, Charles?
That was Big Head Joe's fault.
Blame it on somebody.
Wow, you gotta scapegoat for everything, right?
Yeah, you gotta blame it on somebody.
You know why? I don't make mistakes.
That sound like a Cowboys fan.
That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. Pathetic. They so pathetic. They don't even realize how bad they are. Every year, they put themselves through the ringer. Like, I mean, come on, dude, y'all suck. I know I'm a
bandwagon fan. You a bandwagon fan.
First off, I live in Cleveland. I can never be a.
You wasn't always a Browns fan. You wasn't always a Browns fan, sir.
Charles, I went to the last game, 1999. I still got dirt, bro.
You wasn't always a Browns fan, sir.
I still got dirt. I still got. Listen,
you wasn't a Browns fan.
I have certain players on certain teams that I may like.
You was a 49ers fan. You had a 49ers blanket, nigga. I slept under that shit before.
I like Jerry Rice, so that makes you a bandwagon fan because you a Cowboys fan. You sleeping on my goddamn Niners. Leave my stuff alone, Charles.
That's a valuable point right there, Charles.
Well, how about this? We got a Ravens fan. They got what? One championship?
Two.
Okay. We got a Browns fan. They got how many?
None.
Let's multiply the Browns rings.
Got one.
Let's. That was before the Super Bowl. I said Super Bowls. Let's multiply the Browns rings by 100, and how many they got?
Fuck that.
And then we got a Bucks fan. How many championships y'all got?
You got to bring up the 90s.
How many championships y'all got, Bucks?
You want us to dust off the history book just so we can hear about the Cowboys winning back in the day?
Back in fucking 96.
We got more
and not to mention,
teams together.
And not to mention, you know we call bandwagon fans with niggas who ain't never even been to Dallas. You know, you might have stopped through Dallas every now and then for a layover, but you a Dallas Cowboys fan.
New York,
that's what I don't understand.
Cleveland. How are you a Cowboys fan? Let's let the fans know about. Let's just say what you feel. Let's let the fans know how you jumped on
Wait.
that bandwagon.
Before
Because I like to be the bad guy.
Shut
I
up,
like to
Charles.
be the bad guy.
Before I cut you off, he stayed in a state close in a city where the Buffalo Bills went to the motherfucking Super Bowl 4 times in a row. He had no excuse to jump ship. He a bandwagon. He a sucker.
Listen, I like to be the bad guy, and I hate the fucking Bills. I hated Jim Kelly.
Yeah, I second that.
So
How could you
for
be
that
from the
reason,
Buffalo and not like them? They went to the Super Bowl 4 years
easy,
in a
yo,
row, man.
It's easy not to like. It's easy not to like the Bills.
That's
Trust
the
me.
modern day Patriots.
It's easy not to
so
like.
I like to be the
Not
bad
me.
guy, and the biggest bad guy in Buffalo was Dallas. So it just made sense.
Wow.
I mean, but like, you know, opinions is everything. That's why I like this show. I love this show right here.
Let's talk about the bandwagon.
Let's talk
I'm
about the
cutting you
bandwagon.
off. Let's talk about the bandwagon. Yo, punk ass. I wish I can. Matter of fact, you go ahead and you pull it up. This guy had a Miami Heat symbol cut in the back of his head. So now, wait a minute.
I had a Cavaliers one too.
Are you lying?
Oh, no, God, Charles.
But I'm a LeBron fan though.
You need to
Wait a
stop
minute.
this, Charles.
Wait a
You
minute.
need to stop
Hold on.
this.
This- You just ruined everything for me, man. What?
I'm a LeBron fan. I've been a LeBron fan since
You from Cleveland,
2001.
dog.
So
You
you went
from
from Cleveland to Miami, back
And
to Cleveland.
and back again. Back again. Yes. Get on it.
Charles,
Get
is
on
this
it.
true?
Get
I
on it.
took my talents to South Beach too. Shit,
Show
I
me
cannot
the
go
picture.
to.
He got a picture of a Heat symbol looking like a damn fool in the back of his head.
But I had a Cavaliers one too.
That don't make sense, fool. That's oil and water. That don't
Man,
mix, Charles.
Why don't it?
That's like people here, Pittsburgh Steelers and the Browns. It don't mix, Charles. You can't
Yeah,
do
so
that.
Charles, when the Browns retires, who's going to be your team?
The Heat.
The Lakers.
Hell no.
The next championship team, or whoever won the championship that year.
When LeBron retire, I'll probably be It depends, man. I'm in when it comes to basketball, I'm a players guy. Like it depends on the players. It's not too much.
I mean,
team.
no,
I'm
listen,
loyal to the
I
players.
understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, you still got to establish yourself with one team. Like, I'm a Sixers fan. When Iverson left, I didn't become a damn Nuggets fan.
But you a sad Sixers fan now. But
I
We wanna
respect
come up.
people that
We wanna
stick
come
with
up.
the team through the worst times, though. I
Exactly.
gotta
I'm
respect.
a Cowboys fan. How much worse can it
You
get?
know why? Because it make times like this feel all the way better. You get me?
Like Browns fans, I got so much respect for Browns fans because of what they
Gotcha.
go through, and
Gotcha.
they go through it from the rest of the NFL. I
Shout out to
respect.
Josh Gordon.
Yeah, the Browns been shit ever since they came back. Yeah, I'm talking
Your
shit.
team ain't nothing. Your team ain't nothing but a
Wait a minute, your
Brown
team is the Browns.
part two.
Let's not get it. Let's
Made
not
the
get
Browns
it twisted.
better.
That's our ring that you got on your finger. If you let
Hey.
you have it, we'll
Hey.
let you have it.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I bet you will. Damn it.
Yo, I'm gonna bring up one more topic. It was funny because it's funny you on the show, Darnell, because the other day at work, Gene asked me a question. He said, "Have you ever done a wrestling move on somebody before?"
Trying to y'all understand, man. It's like my motherfucking brother, man. Like
Yo,
we
you
didn't
remember the league?
Bruh, we done did some shit, man.
Yo, you remember my finisher that I
So
made
let
up?
me tell y'all about this, man. It was shout out to my cousin Seth, shout out to my cousin Terry, Mike,
Yo,
a couple of
everybody
us.
was-
Yeah, it was a couple of us from around the neighborhood, man. This was when the Attitude Era was tough. I'm talking Stone Cold, The Rock. Then you go to the other Undertaker. You get over here, you had the NWO coming off, Hollywood Hogan. You know,
Yes.
they turned it. You know, Hogan really set wrestling off when you watch somebody like a hero turn heel.
Yeah.
You know, it was almost like, I don't know how to feel, because it was almost like, it's kind of cool, though. Hogan,
It was cool to be the bad guy.
This tough Hogan lightweight the shit. Then Stone Cold coming and all this attitude, or whatever the case was, they put something in us. We was crazy. Testosterone and puberty, we was acting crazy.
Man, they showing titties and shit on live TV, man. I couldn't get enough of wrestling.
We was crazy. Every one of us, we was our own wrestler. I was Hollywood Hogan. My cousin Mike, who was like Goldberg or somebody. You remember Goldberg? Come on with the sparks.
Oh, yeah. Goldberg was a
Bill
beast.
Goldberg, right? So we all had this league, and we used to all have teammates and do. We used to even have some of the girls participate. They was our managers, and we had cardboard boxes. We had cardboard boxes flushed with aluminum foil for the belts. Oh, they was classy, y'all. They was classy.
That's
classy.
This nigga would never lose the title. He will always find a way to get the title back.
That's because we used to be playing, but sometimes I used to be for real, man. Listen, you're not just about to be
stunner on anybody.
spearing.
Hell yeah.
Hey, who ain't trying to stunner somebody? RKO, spear, all that
ladder
shit.
matches. We had ladder matches, y'all.
Oh, y'all wildin'.
Oh yeah, we was
Y'all are for real. Y'all are wild.
like ladder matches, y'all.
Y'all was
I
on
know.
some, y'all was on some ghetto championship wrestling type shit.
Right in the back.
For real?
Where's their parents? They ain't saying shit. Where the hell are these badass kids getting a damn ladder and placing it in the middle of the grandma's garden and able to play wrestling? Where's our parents at?
The good days, man. I'm kind of sad because like our kids will never see that, man. They ain't gonna have those days like we had when we could just.
Kids don't know
like
nothing about Dino Man. Ask a kid what Dino Man is. They don't even know.
Yeah,
They don't know what any bounce. Let's play any bounce, y'all. Any bounce.
They know.
What the hell is any bounce?
They gonna be like, oh, yo, I swear I didn't even think about cops when I was a kid, man. I ain't even know nothing about them. I ain't know nothing about cops. Nothing.
Bro, it's funny. I told you about my experience. I didn't really ever have any issues with the police at all until I got to be in my 20s. And then after I got that first ass whooping, man, it changed my life. And I don't know if they understand it, but they beat the fear out of me because I walked away from that, and it just changed. It changed my whole perspective on the police to this day.
Yeah, what's going on? Yo, what's the story? I never heard that story.
No, I went fishing, and I was coming back, and this policeman followed me for about a quarter of a mile, almost 2 miles, and then he finally pulled me over. So when he told me to get out of my car, and I said, "Why'd you stop me?" And he grabbed me by my throat, and I was smaller then. I was like 160 maybe. He grabbed me by my throat and threw me over my car. I rolled in this ditch, and it had just rained. I had mud, and I was just covered in mud, and I was just all soaking wet. And I got out, and I had my fist clenched like this, and I was walking around to him. He popped a clip on his holster, and he pulled out his baton, and he put it up to my neck like this, and he had me pinned up against my car, and he said, "You get your black ass in your car before I fucking kill you." And that was one time. The next time, I ran into the police. They were going through the projects, frisking people, and they took my rent money. They said that I didn't have any business. I didn't have any business with that much money. And I said, "Can a brother have a job?" And this dude's like, "No," and they kept my money. And that was my rent money. So I got my reasons. I have my reasons for the way I feel about the police. I don't put that out there, but that was my experience with the police.
Man, that's crazy, man. Where's this at?
One time was outside of Lawrence, Kansas when I was in college. Another time I was in the projects in Florida.
Yo, why cops ain't never around when you need them to be around though?
Oh, they're around when they need to be. They got my damn rent money. They made out better than I did.
Y'all nigga mad about that rent cash, baby.
They hit a big ass lick on that one.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough to never run into a situation like that yet.
I ain't never got my ass beat down, but I done had plenty run-ins with them, man. And I'm a working man. I get up and go to work every day, 9 to 5. Got a degree, all that. So I mean,
that don't matter. That don't matter. Me,
all
you
that
look
don't
the
none of
same.
that shit. That really, I mean, sometimes, but you know what? I look at it on. You know, they a lot of them cops are scared. They just as scared. They just as scared, man.
Hey, don't
A
take the
scared nigga
job.
with a gun.
Don't take the job.
Yeah, why you gonna take it? But I remember when you got robbed right now. Was there any cops around?
It's a job, huh?
When you got robbed, how did that situation go? When they took your race car jacket?
I was on my way to go wrestle. I was on my way to go wrestle. Cherry in them house, and it was crazy because Daddy told me, man, don't put the coat on. You just got it. You don't need to wear it. What you want to wear it for? That's what I want to wear it for, Pops. I just got it.
Brand new.
It's brand spanking new.
Yeah,
And it was just crazy. I normally ride my bike. I normally ride my bike over there, my little Huffy with the Daytons and shit.
Nice.
But it just so happened that I wanted to rock my coat. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to walk. So I walk. I get to the bus. I get up to the street, and it started raining. So I'm like, damn. Now I'm trying to catch the bus. All right. So I cross the street to catch the bus, and I notice it's a guy in the bus stop, tall guy, and I go to the bus stop, I sit down, fresh. I'm telling you, it was a Dale Earnhardt joint. Rest in peace to the God. Dale Earnhardt joint. The good wrench, black, cream. Oh, it was cold. And this when they first came out. The race car joints had the matching hat. I'm sitting in the bus stop, and he talking to me. He chopping it up like a regular nigga. So he like, you know where the weed at? And like I'm a young nigga. I'm about, what am I, Charles? About 15? No.
14, 15.
No, I was younger than that because I was driving 15, 16. So I was about 13, 14. I'm like, no, I don't know nothing about that. I'm like, my dude down the street, he got some, you know what I'm saying? You could go holler at him. And right after I said that, he pulled out this little 22, little bitch ass 22, like a virgin gun. You know what I'm saying? A sucker. Pulled a little 22 out of me, but at that age, I'm shook. You know what I'm saying? So he said, come up out of that. And I knew exactly what it's talking about immediately when he said that. Come up out of that. Now, I'm a young bruh. 13, 14. You robbing a 13-year-old nigga at gunpoint for a coat? Took me out my coat, took me out my hat, and he told me to turn around and run up the street. So this is when I'm scared. I ain't worried about the coat. You can have that. You know what I'm saying? Take the coat. He tried to run in my little pockets. I'm 13, 14. I ain't had no cash. Maybe $10 my mom or something gave me. Took that. Took my little silver chain with the Uzi symbol on it. Took my little silver chain with the Uzi charm on it. Turned around, told me to turn around and run up the street. I knew this nigga was gonna shoot me in my back. I just knew it. He told me to turn around and run up the street. So I'm like, no, man, just go, man. You can have it. Just go. He said, nigga. He ain't say nothing. I had to say nothing else. Turn around and ran up the street, man. I took about 5, 6 steps. I see him jet. Pew! So I turn around too. I want to see what's going on. So I run, and I see him. This fool hops in a car. This nigga was planning to hit a lick the whole time. He hops in a car on the side of the building. Takes off with my goddamn race car coat. Broken hearted. 13 years old, man. A hood, man.
What did cops do about it?
Yo, was that that was a black dude?
Yeah. Black
Let me
guy.
ask you this. I mean,
Crazy
you have.
part. I seen him again.
Do you have kids?
Yes. I have 2 baby girls.
How would you feel if that happened to one of your kids? I mean, how would you handle something like that as a black man? And you know, we see all the stuff that's going on. We see the way the media is slanting all this stuff. As a black man, how would you handle a situation like that for your kid, for the next time, to educate them based on what happened. So just in case it's ever happened again.
I'm gonna tell him like my mom told me, man. Get that shit up. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. First off, try not to put yourself in that position. A lot of times you can prevent it, but in the hood, and you got these street smarts, you know certain areas you shouldn't be, certain times you shouldn't be in that area. So it's certain times, certain things you can do, especially in the hood, that you can prevent yourself. But in times that you can't, and so on and so forth, whenever it happens, just give it up, man. Just don't hesitate.
Jordan's in the crazy cut one time shooting dice.
Man,
didn't have
shit
no
up.
shooting dice, and lost my J's, and I had to explain that to my parents. And I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
just get that shit up. And because I gave that shit up, guess what I got? I got my life, and my daddy went and bought me a leather. Charles, remember? My dad went and caught me the leather one. Ooh, y'all thought I was fucking y'all up the first time around. They got me the leather. Hey, Charles, he got me the leather one, bruh. All black leather one with all the patches on it. Like, niggas couldn't tell me nothing. Couldn't tell me nothing. But yeah, that's how it go.
Yeah, them situations suck, but it's one of those things that it kind of hurts that young brothers and sisters are being put in those situations in their own neighborhoods. We can't even police our own neighborhoods and then expect the police to protect us when stuff like that goes down. But our people are robbing our own people and killing our own people and shit like that.
That's why
ridiculous, man.
That's why all that Black Lives Matter shit, that shit bothers me, man. Because it makes me feel like, especially in Cleveland, man, what was that? 130 shots into the car. The two people took the police on a high-speed chase. Shot 130 times into the cars. No gun was in the car. Lil Tamir Rice got popped by the cop. Lil homie, but check out. Lil homie, it's a little boy named Major. Rest in peace to Major. He was in his mommy arms and got shot by one of these jerks. One of these kids don't know how to shoot. Don't want to fight it out. They want to shoot it out and end up shooting the wrong target. But what bothers me is everybody stand up and want to say something when the cops kill each other. But where y'all at when these niggas we doing it every day to each other?
And I gotta ask you, man, because you see it, you on the front lines. What can we do? What can I do as a black?
Nothing.
Seriously,
these niggas don't care. They don't care.
I understand what you're saying.
They don't care, and they 14 with them.
I can't sit on the sidelines. I mean, we're on this podcast. I should be able to do something. You know what I'm saying?
There's things we can do. We can do
Yo,
that.
let me ask you.
No, hold on. No, Charles.
You can do.
No, Charles, because you live in Glendale. You got your crib. You with your girl.
Niggas like you. They the ones they shooting. They shooting the ones like you. It was a little boy got shot at a library, man. He was making songs about positivity and it was on the First 48 from Cleveland. He making songs about positivity and stopping the gun violence. He got popped. They had a fucking stop the violence carnival, a stop the violence thing at a beach. Somebody got shot and killed. Somebody at a vigil, bruh. We can't even go to candlelight vigils and pay our respects to somebody else that just lost their life to gun violence without getting shot. It's nothing nobody can do.
But so you're saying it's hopeless and there's no way to get around it. You're right. Like I said, you're right there on the front lines. I want to know. I'm not going to go to the media. I'm not going to go to the people in my area because we're not seeing the same thing that you're seeing.
You can go right to the source. They don't live the life we live. What we see, they ain't seeing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What we living, they ain't living. We live in a whole different life. We working men. They got something. They living on fast cash. They sitting on $10,000-$20,000. What makes you think somebody else don't want what they got? Right. And it goes back and forth.
And that's why I'm asking you, because you're right there. You see it. You live it. And how can people like myself, help the cause to change this?
Man, I feel like you may be able to reach 10, maybe 20, but it's 20 million with them.
But that's
It's 20 million with them.
I think the lack of education is what's going on. A lot of these kids,
Foundation.
and that as well. Basically, this is how I'm seeing it. You got people robbing other people that don't have what they have, but then it's like it's a never-ending cycle. You taking from each other back and forth, but you really ain't got shit. And at the
Yeah.
same
Can't tell
time,
them
you keep killing your own brother, you keep killing your own
Can't
sisters,
tell them
things
that.
of that
It's a
nature.
cycle.
But then
They
you
don't, and they don't
man.
see it.
No. My
And you
cousin,
try to bring their kids into it. You try to talk to them, tell them, man, you got a kid to live for, and that's what they love the most.
yeah,
They love the kid. They love the kid.
Yeah.
But guess what? They love more than the kid. The paper. They doing the dumbest shit for the paper. Ain't thinking about their kid.
and I, like my cousin got a handful of rocks, and I'm asking him, have you ever seen a bookend? You ever seen a kilo of coke in your life? You're sitting here with these handful of rocks, and you think you're doing something. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You a cog in the wheel.
Yeah. But guess what?
I mean, I'm trying to
Them little
understand.
rocks to them, that little rocks to them is all they got. And they gonna try to flip that
But,
every chance
that's
they
what I'm
get.
saying. That's a small
Left,
picture.
right, up, and down.
There's a bigger picture, and they're just looking at this right here. But then you've got all this out here. I'm trying to understand how I can help, because I feel like that I'm failing the black community because I'm not able to help, and that's what I'm trying to change.
Y'all caring too much, man. Only reason I say that is because it's nothing you can do about it. You wanna reach out to these, man. That shit go through one ear and out the other. They gonna sit there and tell you everything they want you to hear. But guess what? When they riding with their niggas that night, all that shit just went out the door, bro.
And that's the sad thing about it, though, is that
That's real talk, and that's real talk right there.
That shit, they gonna bleed. They gonna sit there and tell you everything they want you to hear right then and there. Nigga, these young niggas got the gift for gab, man. They sit there and tell you whatever they want to hear. And guess what? As soon as they gone, they roll up that L, pop that Molly. Hey, that Molly make the Incredible Hulk out of these young niggas. You hear me? In the bed and on the street. They feel like they're Incredible Hulk. The bullets burn.
I'm telling you, man. Some of these young kids have so much to offer, man. It's just, it's fucking.
And I got a young bro. I got a young bro, man. He all the charisma, man. He's smart, gifted, man. He get along with everybody, the people, but he just street, man. He just don't see. I don't even see him in 5 years, man. I feel bad. There's a lot of my young niggas that I got, and if y'all get this, man, y'all seeing this, man, y'all gotta stop, man. I know I told y'all this shit before, man. Y'all niggas, man, y'all gotta calm down, man. Y'all, man, you gotta
live
hit
longer to make a difference, man.
and I'm talking to you. I'm looking right here, nigga. You got hit 14 times, nigga. You need to calm down, man. Calm down, baby.
I'm surprised that you'll ask for everything, because you in Cleveland, especially like by 131st, your status was the same as mine was in the Falls, where people look up to you, and I know the younger generation know who you are, so they look up to you too, where you can use your influence just in the community to kind of change some of these kids the same way that our OGs did to us, and we did to each other.
They
Like,
don't respect the OGs. OG, nigga. That OG shit.
It's a different mentality.
That's the 90s, Charles.
It's a different
that OG
mentality.
shit in 2000, that shit don't read, nigga. Everybody a boss now. You can't tell these niggas
nobody
nothing left
got
on.
no respect,
Ain't no
man.
OGs.
No
There's no
respect.
OGs. Guess what? These young niggas, they'll fuck the OGs' baby mamas. These young niggas, these OGs, they talk to them any type of way. No, that OG shit don't read.
ain't you considered OG in your city?
Yeah, to a certain few. Yeah. I'm an OG. I'm an OG in certain to a certain few. And I only can reach a certain few.
They don't have the same level of respect as they did back in the 90s.
Hell no.
But I mean, you know what? You can't save everybody, but you say one person and you good. I feel like you good. You say one person.
You know what? I agree. I'm gonna agree with that, man. You have to be able to save at least one. I mean, your voice. I listen to you. I listen to the way you talk. I know we was bullshitting earlier, but at the end of the day, man, you have so much to offer some of these young bucks.
And guess what? That shit don't balance out. When if you gain one, if you help one, but still lose 5, that shit don't add up, bruh. It don't add up, man. I can run down the line. I ain't gonna do it, but I can run down the line. Charles, you know, I can run down the line from the ones that I consider friends, man. That's gone. And it's still plenty of them. I still got plenty of them out here. It shit just don't add up, man. You save one, but you losing 5.
It's crazy because when I be seeing stories and shit about the niggas we was with growing up.
That shit real, Charles. These the same ones. These the same ones that was in the bed, in the bunk beds with us, bruh. Kings Island with us, bruh.
That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about those same people, especially the one that lived across the one that lived across the street from you. Where when me or him, when I was up there in the summer, whoever woke up first went to with the other one. You know who I'm talking about.
Where did it go wrong?
I talked to you about him. You said he was locked up. I'm like, what?
Charles, where did it go wrong? His first bid was 8 years. His first bid was 8.
He wasn't that.
And you know, and then so you go and you know the ones that's built for that. You know the ones that's built for that. So then when they go in there, they ain't coming out the same way. They coming out fucked up, man.
You know, and that's another thing, man. The penal institution is fucked up because you know it's horrible that you go in and sometimes you're not that dude, but you come out and you're like you're basically a criminal when you come out sometimes. And it's horrible that it's supposed to be like that. The penal institution was made. You pay your debt to society, you go out. But you got people like Hillary Clinton or they have these different legislation that puts people like us behind bars, and it's messed up. It really is. Yeah. And like I said, I want to do my part. I don't want to be on the wrong side of history. At the end of the day, I want to be that dude that's out there helping these kids, that's helping these people, and because what we're doing right now, this right here, this is all, people may look back on this, 10, 15, 20 years from now, and I just want to be on the right side of history. You know what I'm saying?
You alive. You alive. That's the best part of history you need to be in.
Hey, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Sheriff Joe Arpaio. I'm telling you what, these folks are these police are killing folks every day, and for me to make it home every day is a blessing.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is.
Because of the color of my skin.
It's sad. It's the truth though. It's true. It's true in every way. And we in 3 different places right now, and we all got the same common.
Bro,
thing
my
you gotta
son,
worry about.
And Charles, I don't mean to speak over you. My son is in Tampa, Florida right now, and I fear for his fucking life every single minute because he's out on them streets. Policemen, he may run up on the wrong policeman at the wrong time, perfect storm, they may take his life. I can't protect him because he's away from me. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
I know that gotta fuck with you.
Every day.
Every
minute, every single minute, it does. He's 6'2" with dreads.
Mm-hmm. The ones they want to shoot. The ones they want to shoot. The ones they want to shoot.
Yeah.
The stereotype. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. We're gonna wrap it up. It's about that time.
That's what happens when you get scary niggas guns.
For real.
That's the problem. Is the situation between what you gotta do
when you get scary niggas clowns, man. They don't know. They don't never been through one-on-one combat. They ain't teaching them none of that. They just teach them going straight to the range. They ain't teach them how to defend themselves if they strap gone. If they're having to lose their strap. Yeah, man, the average cop would get his ass beat.
You know what? I was watching this. I was telling Charles about this movie called The Watermelon Man. It's about this dude who's racist. Racist white dude wakes up and he's black. And he has to live the rest of his life as a black man. and fucked his shit up. He lost his wife. He lost his house. That
might be the movie of the week. Niggas have to check that one out.
Yeah, for real.
For real, man. He lost everything because he became black.
Yeah.
His neighbors bought him out of his neighborhood, and they said, you know what? We can't have a black man in our neighborhood living with a white woman, and it fucked his shit up, man. But that's the kind of stuff that I wish would happen to certain people. I wish they would wake up black just so they know how we live. Just for even if for a day or 2 days, just to know how we live.
For sure. And I want to close this out with basically saying that, man, I know the Black Lives Matter, that is real important, but real shit, all lives matter, man. The shit just need to stop, period, man.
Because of what you're saying.
I don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. But, man, these babies, they ain't got nothing to do with it, man. These innocent girls, man, they don't be having that just in the car. You know what? And I got daughters, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that shit too, Charles. When the boyfriend that she got, that you always just talking about getting that 5 bands from, he hustling. He a jack boy. That's what they doing up here. They jack boys. He just got that. He part of that 5 bands he got from somebody else. Well, homeboy just following you. While you think you got away and shit. About a month later, we done caught you leaving the food spot, and guess what? Your daughter in the car. I'm popping whoever in there.
That's right.
And she lost her life. That's sad, man. This shit gotta stop, man. All lives matter, man. You can't expect the cops to handle themselves and do something, man. We respect us if we don't fucking respect ourselves, man. Stop, man. Straight up.
And I'm going to end it on that note. We got to stop the violence. Positivity is contagious. Everybody catch it.
Damn right.